Next, we're gonna play with our other dough. Okay, so I'm just putting the egg wash on these so we can pop them in the oven. Loaded with jalapenos and sausage. So we have our little bites. My version of little breakfast bites. We're just doing an egg wash on top. Just a light little egg wash. Just a little bit. Mm-hmm. Before I get into my other, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my cookies. Okay, we're gonna pop these in the oven. Get y'all over here so y'all ready to do cookies. Okay, Alexa, set a 9-minute timer.
9-minute timer started.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna refill our bakery, our pantry a little bit. We're gonna do some mini pizzas too. So I'm gonna use the cupcake dish for that. Hey Alexa, how much time left? Let's pop these in the oven. Hey Alexa, set a 10-minute timer.
10-minute timer started.
Hey Alexa, stop the timer. I don't feel like baking another batch for just two, so we're gonna kind of like break this up or something. Let's see. Just put two right there. This right here we could break up. My stomach hurt. Last time I had 24 pieces, those 24 pieces last us about 2 weeks. This time I want to do the mini pizzas to see how long we can get those to last, y'all. We're going to bake them in a cupcake pan, so I'm probably going to run to the garage and get my other cupcake pan. Hey Alexa, set a 9-minute timer.
9-minute timer started.
Bitch. All my cookies baked together. That's some shit. That's some shit. minutes to the timer?
2 minutes added.
Hey Alexa, stop timer. Let's see. Are these, oh, they're not even open, y'all. So instead of adding the chocolate chips throughout the cookies, I'm just gonna add them on the top of the cookies. I hate the chocolate chip being under the bottom because it burns. So we're gonna add it just like that. So we're gonna add a little bit here. 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 Oh. Pop these in the oven. Take the other ones out. Hey Alexa, set a 12-minute timer.
12-minute timer started.
Hey Alexa, stop timer. Really shouldn't have put it in that big old thing. White chocolate. So this is our cookie dough. Okay, so I have some pecans. I'm gonna throw a few in here. I'm gonna kind of like crush them up just a little bit. Put them in. You can cut them, but I'm just gonna crush them up a little bit with my hand. Those that don't run away from me. We got some muffins over there ready. Next, we're gonna do our pizza dough. I think I'm gonna freeze this again. Our cookie dough. We're gonna put it back in the freezer. And then we're gonna do our pizza next. I'm gonna make pizzas in our cupcake pans. So we're gonna have to run to I'm gonna have to run outside and get my other cupcake pan, cause I can knock out 48 at one time. And I'm sure it's gonna be more than that we're actually gonna do. I do have some cookies in the oven now. Now I understand why the people buy those little rings to bake the cookies in so they'll be thick. Because even though I did smallest of the smallest cupcake, I'm going to say the ice cream scoop is still big. This is the scooper that I use, y'all, and they still coming out big. Still coming out big. They smell so good, though. So if I don't want to do the cookie dough today, I don't have to do it today. I have my pre-made cookie dough, y'all. And we can do it another day. So let's just say next week if I want to bake cookies while the kids are at school. Need a little flour. A little flour. Let's put this in the top. Let it freeze. Oh my God. Why we gotta let it freeze. This is why we gotta let our cookie dough freeze, because it's baking outward and I don't like it. So that's why we gotta let our cookie dough freeze now. So we'll have more control over our cookie dough. If you like your cookie dough flat like that, then it's fine. But I prefer mine to be a little thicker. So, we're going to boil them, make them, I was like, freeze them. A little bit. Hey Alexa, stop timer. So these were not supposed to be that big. They were my smaller cupcake holders. So I'm not even sure why they came out so huge. Yeah. We don't want those like that. I don't want those like that. So we're going to actually freeze it so we'll have more control of our dough. We don't have control of our dough like this. I don't like it when my cookies bake like this. Now, these are some good cookies. Don't get it twisted. I just prefer mine to be thicker. And if the dough is not frozen or cold, more so like room temperature cookies. So just gonna go down like that. Make it easy for me. They're gonna get 8. I don't care how I do them. I know it sounds weird, but my kids are gonna eat them. Think of the crunchy cookies, like the crispy cookies. You know how they have the crunchy chip ahoy, then they have the soft ones? These are a little bit more on the crunchier side, but they're really good. Super good. Chocolate chip cookies without the chocolate chips. Delicious. I'll try to break these up just a little bit. So we have like little crumblets. Because I don't want to take up my big cookie jar with all of these. And we're going to bake some more cookies. So if we get them into bite-sized pizzas, we can put them into a smaller glass jar, which would be great for me, actually. Yeah, I know I organized my pantry. Where they go? So. And I can do the big ones that we have over there the same way. We just want them to cool a little bit. But we have like little bite-sized cookies, which is perfect for me. Say I want to do ice cream. Paper cooking into it, y'all. Say I want to do ice cream and I want to top it with some cookies. I can use this as a topping as well. I do make my own ice cream with heavy whipping cream. It's only 3 ingredients in my mixer. Heavy whipping cream, sugar, flavor. That's it, that's all. And then I make my own little, if they haven't ate them all, I can show you. I got one left. I make my own little cups. So then they can put toppings on it, they can put chocolate, whatever they prefer. But I've been making my own ice cream since Texas, so yeah. They can take the little cookie bites and put it on top as a topping or eat them by themselves. It doesn't really matter. I just know if I bake all those cookies today, they'll be gone by Friday or Saturday. Okay, let me go get our little glass jar and hopefully this will fill that up. So this is our little glass jar I was talking about. So we're just gonna put them in here. Toppings. We can actually probably do about 2 glass jars. Because we have those cookies over there, I'm gonna do them the same way since they baked out really big. So this is what it looks like. I have one more empty jar. So I actually transferred it over, so that's all right. We had the cinnamon goldfish in here, so it's fine. And because I don't believe in throwing away anything, because everything is so expensive, I'm actually going to save these crumbs for when I make ice cream. I can put the crumbs inside the ice cream. I literally try to use everything. When I say everything, I mean everything, darling. That smells like garlic or something. Is there another one? Gotta smell it. Make sure it don't smell like garlic. Okay. So we're gonna put our crumbs in here. And I'm going to freeze them so when I do make the ice cream, they'll be cold. And it'll be easier for it to mix. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up these. We're gonna do the same thing. Like I said, I know I smelled something burning. But we're gonna let them cool though before we put them up. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them. So once they fully cool, all I gotta do is just pick them up and put them in there. Just little squares. I'm not gonna worry about getting the crunchy stuff off of here because we have some dough stuck to it from me doing the mini, what was supposed to be the minis, but they baked out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on this. I really do try to savor everything. If you're watching me, friends, go ahead and put a thumbs up. Give me a like. That's all I ask. Maybe a follow if you're interested in my content. Like, comment, and subscribe. This is what I'm good at. I don't know. stay-at-home mom preparing to send her kids back to school with snacks and such. If I found that like if I make in bulk, I do better. But it's really hard to make in bulk and keep when my kids eat the way they do. Ooh, this one already cool. You can tell it's cool because the chocolate, it's not pulling away when I cut. It's actually staying a solid. So that's a key indicator that it's cooled. Like this right here, see how it's pulling away a little bit? It's almost there, but not quite. So we're just gonna try to turn it and cut it. There we go. We're gonna let these cool. And then we're gonna put them with the rest of the ones right here. I have been up since 3 o'clock this morning, and the birds have been up since 3 o'clock this morning. They were literally outside chirping at 3 o'clock this morning. Thinking to myself, do they ever get tired? We're gonna pick through, we're not gonna put that in there. Let's just move this out the way. Now, if you okay. So we have our bread, which is a sausage jalapeno situation popper we have for the kids for breakfast. I can make a small batch of, what's this stuff called? Pepper gravy. They can dip it in the pepper gravy and call it a day. They're really good. So if I make pepper gravy, they can do like dips. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're so good. The jalapeno is not too much. It's just enough. Let's get ready to do our dough for our pizza. Pizza dough. Take some of this stuff back. Go ahead and get mine. In. some dough in it. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high.